Hello and welcome to the Warriors Thrive Seminar. I'm Debbie Rutledge, the Director of Academic Success and Retention.
And I am Erica Suzak, the Director of Student Success and Wellbeing. We will be your guides through this seminar, and we wanted to take just a few minutes to share with you how this material will help you set up for success and what you will be doing as you progress through this online seminar.
You are about to embark on a journey that's like no other. You're going to meet new people, be exposed to new ideas and experiences, and grow in ways that you may not be able to imagine today as you take this next step on your journey toward adulthood.
One thing we really want to impress upon you before we even get started is that you are entering this college journey as a unique individual who has unique life experiences, traits, gifts, and challenges. This journey will be different for each of you, and it is important that you bring your whole self into the experience. Every part of you is valuable, and the things about you that make you different from others are important assets, even though it might not always feel like that.
If you're a first-generation college student, a student who's the first one in your family to attend college, your experience is going to look different from your classmate whose parents completed a college degree. While you may not have the advantage of having a close family member who has walked the path before you, and may need to ask more questions about how things work, you also have the boldness to do something new and different.
And if you are a student who learns differently, often what's called neurodivergent, adapting to college requirements will likely present some challenges, but you have already established resilience and perseverance.
If you're a Black or brown student, you may encounter challenges as you navigate the environment of a predominantly white institution and learn how things work. But the experiences you have had that are different are incredibly valuable and important to the Rochester University community.
And we know that there are many other ways that you may feel different. Religious or faith identity, gender identity, sexual orientation, whatever it is that sets you apart, embrace all of who you are. Use the resources available to you and find your people.
Especially at the beginning, you may not feel comfortable being fully yourself in all of the new situations you encounter. So find the people that you can be fully yourself with, peers, faculty, and staff. And in that safe space, work through the obstacles you find and, when appropriate, challenge things that need to change. We know this is a lot. The main takeaway that we want you to have from this little TED Talk is don't leave parts of yourself behind as you embark on this journey. At RU, we value you as a whole person.
On to practical matters. Although this class or seminar begins August 8th, we understand that some of you will join this course after that date, and that is okay. Those who do complete all assignments and participate in all discussion boards by August 26th will receive some RU gear and a certificate. One of our goals in this course is to give you practice in working in an online classroom so that when you do get to a college course in a few weeks, you'll feel more confident. And some of you may not be taking an online course, but all of you will have to learn how to navigate Canvas, which is our online course system, as nearly every course at Rochester University uses it as an online component.
Let's get started with a few basics. First, modules. This course is broken into several different sections called modules. At the beginning of each module, there's an introduction and a list of what to complete in that module, as well as a rough estimate of how long it should take you to complete it.
Discussion boards. Most of the modules include a discussion board. The discussion boards provide you with an opportunity to share your thoughts with your classmates and interact with each other. Discussion boards are a common component for online courses. Now, for some of the discussions, you only need to post your response. For others, you will need to respond to the questions and reply to one other person. Read all of the instructions for each discussion carefully so that you know what you need to do in order for the activity to be considered complete. And note that liking is enabled on most discussions, so if you really like what someone has to say but you don't have anything to add, feel free to show some love with that like button. The first discussion post is an introduction post and an example is given. Please take a moment to read through the 15 rules of discussion etiquette. There is a PDF on the introductory page.
All right, the next thing you'll do are self-reflection assignments. Critical self-reflection is an important part of the growth process, and it really can make a big difference in what you take away from the things you study. To help you practice this skill, there are several reflection assignments for you to complete throughout the seminar. Unlike the discussion boards, these assignments will be reviewed only by the seminar facilitators, Erica and I, and they will not be shared with your peers. This is a place for you to really dig deep and reflect on things that you might not be as comfortable sharing in a more public setting.
In this seminar, we will be focusing on the wisdom from 3 different books: Learned Optimism by Dr. Martin Seligman, Grit by Dr. Angela Duckworth, and Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. We recommend that we add them to your to-read list, but you don't need to read them or buy them for this seminar.
So why these topics? Studies have shown for decades that stress can negatively impact memory, concentration, creativity, and attention to detail. Stress can also lead to illness and lead to longer recovery from injuries and illnesses. Optimism, grit, and a positive mindset all represent positive coping skills to deal with this stress, and there will be plenty of stress as you transition into college. In each module, we will dive even deeper into motivation and psychology. A positive outlook on yourself, your future, and the world affects your success. Optimistic undergraduates tend to earn higher grades and are less likely to drop out of school. Optimistic young adults stay healthier throughout middle age and ultimately live longer than pessimists. Optimists are even more satisfied with relationships and careers. More importantly, those with a positive mindset are more likely to see setbacks as opportunities and are more successful in overcoming adversity. So, we want to gear you up for success. When you're ready, click the Learning Modules icon under the Quick Access links on this homepage and get started.